So we need some help on deciding about foods and diets. And now it's my pleasure to bring to you somebody who can help. The expert on this, which isn't me. Julie Matthews practices in San Francisco. Nourishing Hope is her book and her practice. She's been with us for going on 5 or 6 years now. She's an expert on how you match diet and foods to these metabolic problems, to these inflammatory problems, and to these food problems that I've been talking about and that Dr. Mumford has been talking about. So let's welcome Julie Matthews to the podium.
So let's get right into it. The food that you feed your child can make a very big difference. And this is where all of you parents are empowered. Because you know your children better than anyone, and you know on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment reaction how they're doing, what they're eating, and what you're noticing. And so during this part of the presentation, I'd love for you to put on your diet hat and get ready to see how you can support your children through this. So what is diet? Diet is a combination of really two things. One is removing the inflammatory, offensive foods, but the other really important part of this is adding the good nutrients and good nutrition that's going to help heal up the system. And this is important because often when we hear of diet, we hear of everything to remove. Remove the gluten, remove the casein, and absolutely those are crucial first steps. However, it's also equally important to add good nutrition in, and we're going to talk about how we can do that. So this was described very well by Dr. Mumford. All I want to say from our perspective on diet, the food is the one thing that comes in contact, or one of the things that comes in contact with the digestive system every day, moment by moment. Everything you eat is going to hit the gut, and it has a really big impact. And the health of the gut is going to affect the health of the body as well as the health of the mind. An entire, like 2 dozen apples and be gone in about 2 days because their child ate 12 to 17 apples sometimes in a day. That's an extreme example, but those things do happen. So anytime you notice that your child is being sort of obsessed about a particular food, addicted to a particular food, that most likely is bad news, and you're going to really want to look at what those foods are and remove them.